Welcome to the channel of Doshi classes. In this video, we are going to study exercise 1.3 of chapter number 1, integers, from class 7. Question number 1, here they are asking us to do the product, that is multiplication of the integers. See, in this question, we can see there are three types of questions over here. Here the product of two integers, then we go to the product of three integers, and then we go to the product of four integers. Now let's see how are we going to do the product of integers. For this, we remember that rule what we have studied earlier. What was that? If we have got the same signs, let it be plus or minus, then we have to add. If we have opposite signs like that, then we have to subtract. This is a rule of integers. When we were doing addition and subtraction, then the sign of the bigger integer was surviving. Over here, the multiplicative sign would survive and not the sign of the bigger integer. So as we do the sums, we would understand this properly. The first one, 3 ones are 3, plus into minus minus. Now you can see over here the sign minus is for the smaller, is for this if we see the number 3 and 1 is smaller, the sign negative is for the smaller number. But what we have to see that here the multiplicative sign would survive and not the sign of the bigger integer. So plus into minus minus, the minus sign is going to survive. Let's go ahead. 225 ones are 225, plus into minus minus. Now similarly 21 into 30, it would be 630, minus into minus plus. Now 316 into minus 1, minus 316 into minus 1 would be 316, minus into minus plus. Let's go ahead. Now minus 15 into 0 is into minus 18, anything multiplied by 0, the resultant answer would be 0. Now minus 12 into minus 11 into 10. So we will make a group of 2, say this 2 first. So minus 12 into minus 11 is 132, minus into minus plus into 10, so is equal to 1320. Going ahead with the next one, we will take these two integers first. So 9 3s are 27. We will do it like that. These two integers first. 6 3s are 18, minus into minus plus into 9 is equal to 162. Going to the next one. So here how we can do this? 18 5s are 90. So minus into minus plus into minus 4. 3, then 0, plus into minus minus, this would be the answer. Going ahead, now we are having the 4, we have to multiply the 4 integers. So we will make the group of 2, 2 ones are 2, minus into minus plus into 4 3s are 12, plus into minus minus. 12 2s are 24, plus into minus minus. The last one is 6 3s are 18, minus into minus plus into 2 1s are 2, minus into minus plus. 18 2s are 36, plus into plus plus. Let's proceed with our next question. Our next question is based upon on a property. That property is distributive property of multiplication. First let's see what was that property. What was it? If it is A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. It is like that, A into B plus A into C. This is a distributive property of multiplication, and on the basis of that this question is given to you, which will help us to verify this distributive property of multiplication. For this, what we have to do, we have to solve this given equation in two parts. First we have to solve the left hand side, and then we have to solve the right hand side, and then find out whether the given equation is right or whether it can be verified or not. Chalo, let's proceed. So it is what? 18 into 7 plus into minus minus 3. It will be what? 18 into 4. 18 4s are 72. So this is our left hand side. So left hand side answer is 72. Now we will proceed to the right hand side. 18 7s are 126 plus 18 3s are 54 plus into minus minus 126 minus 54 is equal to 72. This was what? Our right hand side. So our left hand side is equal to right hand side, and hence the given equation is verified. We can say like that: left hand side is equal to right hand side. Therefore, the given equation is valid. Our next question is minus 21, and in the square bracket we have got minus 4 into minus 6. First we will solve the this bracket. So what would be that? Minus 21 into minus 4 plus into minus minus 6. So this would be minus 21 into minus plus, so it would be minus 10. Now minus into minus plus, 21 tens are 210. So this is the answer. This is our left hand side. Now we will go to our right hand side. So 21 fours are 84, minus into minus plus, so 21 6s are 126. 6 is equal to 210. That means our left hand side is equal to our right hand side. Therefore, the given equation is verified. Let's proceed with our next question. Determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is. So some integers are given to us and we have to multiply that with minus 1. So friends, when you multiply any integer with 1, let's see this first, we get the same number. Say 2 ones are 2, 50 ones are 50. So when we are multiplying any integer with 1, we get the same answer. Say for example, minus 3 into 1 is equal to minus 3. When we multiply any integer with 0, say minus 3 into 0 is equal to 0. So when we are multiplying with 1, we get the same answer. When we are multiplying with 0, the resultant answer is always 0. And when we are multiplying any integer with minus 1, then we get additive inverse of it. So additive inverse of minus 3 is plus 3. We can find out from here also. Minus into minus plus 3 ones are 3, like that also. So the first sum, minus 22 into minus 1. So minus into minus plus 22 ones are 22. So here also we can see the question 22. When we are multiplying that with minus 1, we get the additive inverse of it. Proceeding further, 37 into minus 1. 37 ones are 37 plus into minus minus. So multiplying 37 with minus 1, we get minus 37. Now multiplying 0 with minus 1, as we know, multiplying any number with 0, the resultant answer would always be 0. Let's proceed with our next question. Starting from minus 1 into 5, write various products showing the same pattern to minus 1 into minus 1 is equal to 1. Okay. So here we have to make a pattern. So we will start from here into 5 and we have to proceed up to where? Minus 1 into minus 1 is equal to 1. So this would be what? Minus 1 into 4. See, the numbers are reducing to minus 1. So minus 1 into 4, minus 1 into 3, minus 1 into 2, minus 1 into 1, minus 1 into 0 and minus 1 into minus 1 is equal to. So, this would be what? 4 ones are 4, minus 1 into 1 5 plus into minus minus, 4 ones are 4 plus into minus minus is equal to minus 3 is equal to minus 2 is equal to minus 1 is equal to 0 and this is 1. From this what can be derived? That minus into plus, when we are multiplying a positive integer with a negative integer, the resultant answer would be a negative integer. When we are multiplying a negative integer with a negative integer, the resultant answer would be a positive integer. We will proceed with our fifth question. Find the product using the suitable properties. A question is given to us and we have to find the product, that is we have to multiply it using a suitable property. So, here we can see that in this whole thing we have got 48 common. So, from this it is suggested that it should be a distributive property of integers. What was that property? That if it is a into b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c. Over here if we look properly, we can find out that a is common over here. Similarly, when we are looking at this equation, we are finding minus 48 common over here. So, this should be the property, that is distributive property of integers. So, let us solve it. Here we can take minus 48 common outside and into 26 minus 36. So, this would be what? Minus 48 into minus 10. Now, minus into minus plus, so this should be what? 480. Now, look into our next question. It is 8 into 53 into minus 125. Over here we have got 3 numbers and now we have to find out which property, by which property of integers we can multiply and find out the answer. Now, if you look at this properly, we can find out what? 125 into 8 is 1000. So, that will make the multiplication easy. So, for this we are using a property, that is associative property of multiplication. By this associative property we can group the integers in the order whatever in which we are comfortable. So, here we can do like that, 53 into minus 125 into 8. So, this would be what? 53 into minus 1000. So, our answer would be 53,000 by a negative integer. What property we have used? We have used associative property of multiplication. Yes. Now, we have got 4 integers which have to be multiplied. Again using the same property, that is associative property of multiplication, we can solve this. Look at this properly, we can understand 25 4s are 100 and into 10 would be 1000. So, this we are going to multiply first and then we will be multiplying with 15. So, let us do this part first. So, it would be what? 15 into 25 4s are 100 minus into minus plus into minus 10. So, this would be, again we are going to solve this 2 part first. So, it would be what? 15, 100 tens are 1000 plus into minus minus. So, the answer would be 15 into 1000 would be 15,000 plus into minus would be minus. So, what property we have used? Again we have used associative property of multiplication. Property of multiplication. Our next sum is minus 41 into 102. We can solve this using distributive property of multiplication. How this can be done? Minus 41 into, we will split 102 as 100 plus 2. Now, how can this be done? minus 41 into 100 plus 41 into 2. So this 41 I am multiplying first with 100 and this minus 41 I am multiplying for the next time with 2. So now we will solve this. It would be what? Minus 4100 plus 81. So answer would be what? Plus into minus minus, since we are adding now, the bigger sign would survive. It would be what? 4181. Moving to our next question, when we look at it, we can find out over here 625 is found, but we have got one positive 625 and one negative 625. For this, what we can do, we can write this 625 as 625 into minus 1 into 65 plus, like this, 625 into minus 35. Now this can be written as 625 into minus 35 plus 625, this minus 1 could be multiplied on this side, so we can write like that, into minus 65. Okay. Now, after doing this, we can get 625 common on both the sides, which can be taken outside using the distributive property of multiplication. So this would be 625 into minus 35 plus minus 65. So this can be written as 625. We will open this bracket first. Minus 35 plus into minus minus 65. So this would be 625 into minus into minus plus 65 plus 35 would be minus 100. So answer is 625 minus. So we have solved this problem using the distributive property of multiplication. The next sum can be solved using the distributive property of multiplication. Now here what is distributive property of multiplication? A into B minus C is equal to A into B minus A into C. So this can be done like that. 7 into 50 minus 7 into 2. 7 into 50 would be 350 minus 7 2 is 40. So answer is 336. Again we have solved this sum using distributive property of multiplication. Yes, the next sum can again be done using the distributive property of multiplication. For this we have to split 29. What can be written instead of 29? Minus 30 plus 1 into minus 70. So using our distributive property we can write like that, minus 70 into minus 30 plus minus 17 into 1. So this would be what? Minus 17 into 30. 70 is 510 minus into minus plus. And this would be 17 into 1, 70 plus into minus 9. So this will be minus 70. So now we have to open this bracket. 510 plus into minus minus 70. 510 minus 70 will be 493. Bigger sign would survive. Positive 493. Yes, we can solve this sum also using distributive property of multiplication. For this, what can be done? Here we have got minus 57 and here we have got plus 57. For this, minus 57 can be written as 57 into minus 1 into minus 19 plus 57. Now, this would be 57 into minus 1 into minus 19 would be 19, positive 19. Minus into minus plus 19 ones are 19 plus 57 can be written as 57 into 1. Now we have got 57 common. When we will take that outside, 57. So what would remain here? In this two we have got 57 common outside. From here 19 would go into the bracket. From here plus 1 would go into the bracket. So it will be 57 into 20, and the answer would be 1140. In our next question, it is said that a certain freezing process requires the room temperature to be lowered by from 40 degrees Celsius at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hour. See what they are saying. The initial temperature of the room is 40 degrees Celsius. It has to be lowered at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hour. So every hour the temperature is lowered by 5 degrees Celsius. So what would be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? So we will start it like that. The initial let the initial temperature is 40 degrees Celsius. It is lowered by is lowered by 5 degrees Celsius. Since it is lowered by 5 degrees Celsius, we will take the rate as minus 5 degrees Celsius. After 10 hours, so this will go every hour. So after 10 hours, the temperature would be lowered by minus 5 into 10 is equal to minus 50 degrees Celsius. See, now the initial temperature was 40 degrees Celsius. Then it is lowered to minus 50 degrees Celsius. Therefore, the final temperature or the temperature after 10 hours when the process begins would be minus 10 degrees Celsius. Our next question is, in a class test containing 10 questions, 5 marks are awarded for every correct answer and minus 2 marks is awarded for every incorrect answer, and 0 for the questions not attempted. So 10 questions are asked, 5 marks are given for correct answer, minus 2 is awarded for the wrong answer or incorrect answer. From here the first question is, Mohan gets 4 correct and 6 incorrect answer. Find his score. Mohan is getting 4 correct answers. So, how will you find the score of Mohan? How much marks are awarded for the correct answer? 5 answers. So, 5 marks. So, the marks would be for correct answer. Marks for correct answer would be 4 into 5 is equal to 20 marks. Marks for incorrect answer is equal to 6 incorrect into minus 2 is equal to minus 12 marks. So his total score will be total marks would be 8 marks. So finally Mohan have got 8 marks in the test. Going to the next part of the same question. Reshma gets 5 correct answer and 5 incorrect answer. We have to find out her score. So Reshma got the marks for correct answer is 5 correct answer. So 5 into 5 is equal to 25. Marks for incorrect answer is equal to how many marks she has got incorrect? 5 into this is the marks is equal to minus 10. So Reshma's total score is equal to 50 marks. Moving to the next sub question, it is asked that Hina gets 2 correct and 5 incorrect answers out of 7 questions she has attempted, and what is the score? Now let's see. Marks for correct answer is equal to how many she has given correct answers? 2. 2 into 10. 2 into 5 is equal to 10. Marks for incorrect answer is equal to how many she has given incorrect? Is 5. How much marks for incorrect? Is minus 2 into minus 2 is equal to minus 10. So what is the final score? Final or total score is equal to 0. Plus 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. A cement company earns a profit of rupees 8 per bag of white cement sold and the loss of rupees 5 per bag of grey cement sold. See what they are saying, that when the company is selling white cement, it is making a profit of rupees 8, and when the company is selling a bag of grey cement, it is making a loss of rupees 5. Now the question is, the company is selling 3000 bags of white cement and 5000 bags of grey cement in a month. What is its profit or loss? Now let's calculate it. For 3000 for white cement. For white cement it is 8. So the profit while selling on selling white cement is how much? 3000 into 8 is equal to 24,000. This is profit. Now, loss on selling grey cement is how much? How many bags? 5000 bags into 5 rupees per bag was the loss. So this is how much? Is equal to 25,000. Now since this is a loss, we would denote it with a negative integer. So finally, the company is making a loss of rupees 1000. We can understand from here also. 24,000 minus 25,000 would be minus 1,000. Since it's minus 1,000, it's a loss of rupees 1,000. Yes. The next question is, what is the number of white cement bag it must sell to have neither profit nor loss if the number of grey bag sold is 6,400 bags? See what they are saying. The company is going to sell 6,400 grey cement bag, and now it's asking us that how many white cement bags the company should sell to make no profit, no loss. We know that the company is making a profit of rupees 8 when it is selling a white cement bag and a loss of rupees 5 when it is selling a grey cement bag. Now, we'll first try to understand it, how we are going to go about it. See, we'll find out what is the loss the company is making by selling the grey cement bag. So that would be how much? 6,400 into 5. Right. Would be 32,000. Now, how many cement bags it is going to sell to make a profit of rupees 8? But the profit should be, it should come on no profit, no loss. So this amount should be 32,000 itself. So here it would be X would be equal to 32,000 divided by 8, which would be 4,000. That means the company has to sell 4,000 bags to make no profit, no loss. See, this sum could be done in other way also, in a form of equation also. Let the number of white cement bag which the company sells be X, and it's going to sell a bag for rupees at a profit of rupees 8. Now, this should be equal to, whatever the profit it's making should be equal to the white cement bag. How many are there? 6,400, and it is making a loss of rupees 5. So this would be how much? 32,000. So X into 8 is equal to 32,000. X is equal to 32,000 divided by 8. So number of white cement bag the company should sell to make no profit, no loss is 4,000. Moving to the next question, replace the blank with an integer to make the statement true. So here some missing place is that, and we have to find out the answer. So for this first one, let this missing place be X. Therefore, what we can say? Minus 3 into X is equal to 27. Therefore, X is equal to 27 divided by minus 3. X is equal to minus 9. Very simple. Next one. 5 into X is equal to minus 35. Let the missing number be X. Now, X is equal to minus 35 divided by 5. X is equal to minus 7. Going ahead. X into minus 8 is equal to minus 56. X is equal to minus 56 divided by minus 8. X is equal to 7. Minus into minus plus. That is the reason the answer would be a positive. X into minus 12 is equal to minus 132. X is equal to minus 132 divided by minus 12. X is equal to 11. Minus